Hi, so today I'm here talking about my resistance to being here on YouTube, as well as sharing on other platforms for writing. So I'm Cameron, and I'm a yoga teacher, meditation teacher, and overall just obsessed with wellness, obsessed with the ways that we can grow and support each other growing. And I've been brewing on starting this channel for years. So my first video here is actually about my resistance to sharing here and the fascination I have around that, particularly because I'm used to being seen. I'm used to being in a big room of people and leading them through yoga and through movement. And I also work at a spa, so there's a lot of engagement. And something about offering my videos here has been a stretch and an edge for my own capacity to be seen. So yeah, here I am exposing that, allowing it to be seen, and getting the ball rolling on creating this journey, the space to share my journey more intimately, and hopefully that you can see yourself in my stories, see yourself in my shares, and in that have some sense of connection, belonging, and even learn something you can apply to your own life. So the way I've been dancing with this is just like in yoga, I don't want to push through my edges of resistance or my blocks. So what that means is, like, if you're in a pose, and I imagine if you're here, you know something about yoga, and if not, do a yoga class. But often when you're in a yoga pose, you meet resistance. So there is an edge. What's super common is the mind wanting you to be somewhere else. So either looking around and seeing the other people in the room, noticing how, wow, these people have, they're further along in the pose than me. Like, they have more open hips, they have stronger handstands, whatever it is. And that tendency of the mind to go into comparison and make where you are wrong. And what's unhelpful is to then choose to push yourself through the pose to where you might actually cause an injury and not be able to do that particular pose for quite some time until your body heals. So off the mat, that might look like for me, my resistance to being here and sharing my voice and myself in this new way. Bulldozing that would be like, well, all these other people are already doing it. Like, there's billions of people here on YouTube. What's wrong with you? And then blasting out like a billion YouTube videos all at once. And then what would most likely happen is collapse. Like, I would probably feel quite burnt out and hurt in some form or fashion from that choice. So what I like to teach in yoga, which can be applied off the mat, is this lesson around what part of this can you do? And in that, you're not coddling yourself to the point where you never do that pose, or for me, never make a YouTube video, but you're also not bulldozing. So there's this dance of feeling your edge. So feeling the tension, the resistance, feeling my own discomfort on being here, knowing I'm doing a step that's not going to push me over the edge, but is doable and just a little uncomfortable in a way where I know I'm still evolving, stretching, getting stronger. So yeah, and then in that, the next time you do the pose, next time you do the physical pose, the next time I choose to make a video, there's more capacity. The body has opened, there's space in your mind. And again, all of this needs to be from that space of focusing on you and where you are in the pose and your particular nuances and maybe past injuries, maybe anatomy, etc., etc. Because Susan or Joe that are practicing next to you, they don't have the same background and story and inner uniqueness that you do. So what I mean by that in the metaphor is that, like, me comparing my own journey and sharing this way to anyone else isn't a fair comparison, because they're not me and I'm not them, and we all have our different strengths, different weaknesses, different reasons for how much we can go in any particular moment or pose or situation. So this is my short video tying this beautiful, beautiful framework of our practice of yoga and how it can really be true in more than one space, as in this happens on the mat and this can be applied in your life. So noticing when you're in a yoga pose and you bulldoze your own resistance, and learning from that based upon the consequences that will come with that. Or, you choose to step a few more steps ahead of yourself in your own business creation to the point where you don't have roots and ground. And then it's like in the ether. So this dance of asking yourself, what part of this can I do? Being honest with yourself about where your edge really is, because most of us are a lot stronger and more capable than we give ourselves credit in yoga and in life. So yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful journey. I'm really excited to be here and continue to share my experience and talk about wellness, share some yoga, share some meditation, and invite you deeper to work with me. Also invite you to my newsletter, which will be in creation and will be served up soon. And yeah, honestly, this space too just feels like an opportunity to have more outreach for the good work that I've been blessed with, that's been passed to me via yoga and meditation and inner tools that I can then share, not just with my local community, not just with my students, not just with my friends, but also with whomever, wherever finds this. So ultimately, my intent here is to serve in a bigger way and make connections along the way, and just share from authenticity and vulnerability and my learnings, my challenges, and hopefully you can receive nourishment from that. So yeah, there it is. And I'm gonna share a link below to a short meditation. If you've stayed with me this far, I imagine that what I'm saying is interesting to you. So if you want to connect more, you can sign up to my newsletter, which will be a bi-weekly share, or you can join this or receive this free meditation. So thank you for listening, and yeah, I'll see you soon.